Yeah.
What's the definition of life?
Okay. That was a hard blow. Okay, the definition of life. Life is confusing. I have absolutely no idea why it's so. Okay. Now that I think about it, I don't know what life is. I don't know. Life is probably
Okay.
something like you have a purpose, you have a goal, achieve it, live happily, something like that. I guess it varies from person to
Yeah,
person, right?
that's actually actually if you put the goal as a variable term,
Hmm.
that's like you hacked it, like,
Okay.
but because I think everyone achieves a goal. I think like okay, again, I
Yeah,
don't
you
talk
have
about
like
suicide.
different levels of goal, right? If you're at school, you have the goal of like getting good marks or grades, and then
Uh,
when you're at college, you have to like get at least first rank in the college or something. That's in India, okay? And at a
yeah,
career
but
level, you have
again,
to be successful. So that's what I
that
meant by
again, like you said, what it varies from person to person. Like
yeah,
what I
exactly.
interpreted was like my goal is like say again, it's not my goal.
Hmm.
Like it's an example. My goal is like you know be a NFL player. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like a very long term goal. So if to be an NFL player, you should I think you should start to be any sports player. You should really start at the age of like 11 or 10 because you should really
I
build up
don't
your
think
body.
that's necessary.
The
I just
thing is,
believe
see, the
no.
thing is, like, by the
Yeah.
time you're 14 or 15 or something like that, you should be pretty good at your sport. Because you should, like, there's like 11 players in a team and you should be one among those 11. And there are not a lot of teams. So you should, like, even if you just check out, like, for sports players or sportsmen, they
Hmm.
were, like, doing those sports activities at the age of, like, say, 14, 13, and all that. So, in my opinion, in order to be good at 14 and 13, you should at least start playing really shitly at 10 or 11. Like
Yeah,
even
that
just
is
for
true.
fun,
That
like
is
how
true.
you like play in the PG period or something. You should
But
really
then
start.
again, like what I think is okay, you have this goal of like getting in the NFL, something like that. And but then again, like if that suddenly springs up at like 16 or like 15, okay, 14 to 15, I'm pretty sure like you still have time to like make up for those lost years by
Yeah,
working
you
hard.
still have a shot. Like I'm not saying you don't have a shot, but
Hmm.
my point is like the act of like making that decision. Like I want to be in NFL. That's like possibly your entire career. So like
Yeah,
NFL
that
people
is
make a
true.
lot of money.
That is true.
So like again, it doesn't see the time limit doesn't matter here. My point was like how the goal is different. Like you said, the goal should be like very specific to time period. Like say like you're like at school and you gotta score good grades, and then at university you gotta
Yeah,
be topper.
exactly. See?
And but there can be also like one ultimate goal that's like uh, that you work to achieve over
Exactly.
a long course of
That's
time.
probably like the ultimate goal for like pretty much everyone. Like be successful, work to achieve.